When Jesus Christ died, I said, when you see a solar eclipse, you should know that you are looking at a sad day. A great one is about to fall. A mighty general is about to fall. A tall oak tree is about to fall. Don't joke with solar eclipses. Don't allow your children with spectacle and say, we are going to watch the eclipse. Whilst you may be enjoying yourself watching it, you wouldn't know what will be happening elsewhere or to you as you watch. Let's read Luke 23, the verse 45. Talk to me.
Luke 23:45. And the sun was darkened, and the veil of the temple was rent in the midst. And when Jesus had cried with a loud voice, he said, Father, into thy hands I commit my spirit. And having said this, he gave up the ghost.
Mercy.
The sun was darkened.
The sun was darkened. What happened?
Then Jesus gave up the ghost.
Jesus gave up the ghost. Ehiaman paibo bon ho ban. Pa ho ban bo. Fa wo kra sie yie e wo nyame mu. It was about the 6th hour, and there was a darkness over all the earth until the 9th hour. Remember, we're not in the night. We were in the day. 6th hour, 12 p.m., all the way to 3 p.m.
Darkness.
Darkness.
It's a very long solar eclipse.
Long solar eclipse. Why? Jesus, ready to die. Can we read Luke 23, 44 to 46 again?
And it was about the 6th hour, and there was a darkness over all the earth until the 9th hour. And the sun was darkened. And the veil of the temple was rent in the midst.
Come on.
And when Jesus had cried with a loud voice, he said, Father, into thy hands I commend my spirit. And having said thus, he gave up the ghost.
Why did Jesus tie his death
to a solar eclipse?
To the solar eclipse? And you are here saying you don't want to be an astrologer. You don't want to understand what astrology is about. You are the mercy of the elements. How can believers even think like that? Why? What's up with you? You brand astrology as evil, and Jesus himself knew what these signs and what their warnings mean, and he programmed his life around it, and you don't want to understand it. Okay, probably you think that an eclipse is just a normal event that can happen and it just, was it a coincidence? Was the crucifixion and the death of Jesus a coincidence? The sun, moon, and stars just coincided with his death? No. Because he had already said, in eternal truth, not in dispensational truth, the sun, moon, and stars, they are for what? Warnings. Something is about to happen. Let us go and read the book of Jeremiah. And let's just see more. The book of Jeremiah, chapter 15, the verse number 9. And you know what? Interestingly, at this moment, we are looking at the precious fruits of the earth. It doesn't kill the non-entities. It's not mad people like stupid people. No. The precious fruits of the earth. They are the ones that will go. Wasn't Jesus the most precious fruit? He went. And Amos had already told you, it shall be like an only son. And wasn't Jesus, according to John chapter 3, the verse number 16, God so loved the world, he gave what? His only begotten son. Your
darling.
What darling now or that wakoma sono. And then you grow. More America, more Canada, more Mexico. You are in Mexico, you are in Canada, you are in America. Listen, CCI. If you are in CCI and you have family members in America, family members in Canada, family members in Mexico, it is not fear and panic. It is a time you should be praying for them. Before you wake up and hear bad news. Remember, we have spoken 3 years before on the date and 3 years after. And this thing can even happen 3 days before. The kind of things that are about happening in America on that particular 8th, and I'll be talking about them. There will be shootouts in America. Mark it and read my lips and look for it on television screen. We are not prophets of doom. We are not interested for these prophets to come to pass. Prophecies to come to pass, but it will happen. Obi beki to a kunipa rough.
That's random
killing. Obe kunipa kwa. Why? Warning signs. Nyamia bo koko dada. And there is what believers must do. I will show. So if we don't do it, and now we suffer the repercussions, and we now are at the mercy of these things, we shouldn't blame God. Because you've been a commentary. On the
8th of April, a year solar eclipse. My man more outside, and I said one more outside, no. And then near African, and I am sure when year 2006 March. We see your Ghana, that time, ni she could not see a na the solar eclipse, no, it carries some energy. One, more spiritually awake, no. A lot of people will be awake. A lot of more, and so money. Both say you be a spiritual person, you will realize, say, right now, no, what the whole crowd now was projected. And I say, was soon when you saw all of a sudden a baby more. And I almost saw more a kind of saying diabetes near the no, you realize after that say area no this time around. I say, do more until on the 8th of April, no sorry, no pa. The show did ye pa or diabetes or any Arabia or diabetes or pressure did more. A mark on Monday on the 8th of April, a solar eclipse, no, and I think so. No, pipe will be able to near bonfire to clear the negative energy away. We back as a Abraham and a 2006 29th March, ABC, Busa, Mammy Busa, passed 2006. And as will be having me a spiritual person, a lot of people come to me, but I say 2006. And many of my year basa in Pejabium, 2006, many of my year basa in Pejabium. No one knows the negative effects that comes with. See, lunar eclipse, it comes with a lot of negative energy. Solar eclipse. So you just need to protect yourself, pray, do simple rituals that you have to do. And at that, on the 8th of April, no, don't even go and look at the sun. Say solar eclipse into no. You just have to stay inside and okay. And so stay focused. Now on kwala and so that day in Kraman day no man kwala na school cry a year to avoid certain things. When kwala so more a epilepsy ni a convulsion ne sa ankunyoma no. On the 8th of April, people and for be go through sa nyoman pa almost yes munya seizure or whatever no. And also a beba ye pa nti mo when in kwala na nwomo mo sa yare no. So on ankwala no mo ye autistics no so almost so on the 8th of April no mo when in come ho pa yes enye na obia mo ne ho ban because the energy this 8 April solar eclipse ne ban and all the eclipse are experiencing.